A House bill that would allow disclosure of a grain producer's financial records to his banker and to the grain elevator where he sells his commodities met some resistance in committee last week. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's A.J. Sabine tells us, Ag Committee member Chris Roy questioned whether the measure was good for farmers.
The crop doesn't exist.
Louisiana Commissioner of Agriculture Mike Strain explains to the House Ag Committee why House Bill 1183 should become law.
What we're trying to do by sharing of information, trying to keep everyone still on the ball field and to keep us at the same level of competition that exists with the federal elevators and also with our sister states.
House Bill 1183 would allow bankers, grain producers, and grain marketers to share information. Specifically, farm lenders would be allowed to disclose a producer's financial records relative to his crop loan to his grain buyer. Additionally, grain buyers would be required to tell farm lenders if the grain producer subsequently failed to deliver enough grain to satisfy his outstanding crop loans. However, Representative Chris Roy from Alexandria had some serious questions about the bill because restrictive language in the measure was changed the day before this hearing.
I don't want to get home and have friends of mine who are farmers say, "What in the hell did you just pass?" And I'll say, "Oh, well, they just substituted this bill in. We know you were all against the other one." What assurances do I have that the people representing their interest are okay with this bill?
Representative Harold Ritchie, who authored the bill, explained to Roy that the Louisiana Bankers Association, Strain, and the Louisiana Farm Bureau had been working on the bill since last year. Monroe, Farm Bureau Assistant to the President, clarified its position on the measure.
The bankers had really wanted to be able to confirm contracts with the grain dealers is the main thing that they want to know. They want to know how much grain the farmer has booked and what the price is and what the delivery arrangements are so that they can deal with at the earliest possible time when there is a problem, is if there's a shortage, because they're going to have to deal with repaying the farmer repaying the loan or having a carryover for next year.
After a few member questions, Ville Platte Representative Bernard Lebas tendered his support for the bill.
If we're going to keep the farmers being able to make their loans and keep the banks in the lending business, especially agricultural, that more information needs to be communicated between all the parties, and I think this is a good bill.
At the Capitol, I'm A.J. Sabine for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
House Bill 1183 passed that committee by unanimous vote. The bill now goes to the House floor for consideration.